Good morning, good afternoon. This is Coach Anthony Williams, founder and CEO of Connected Athletics, a new Austin-based company that is focused on connecting athletes with other athletes, connecting athletes with college coaches, and helping athletes build their brand as they transition from high school to college to either the pro game or to a career in whatever they major in. We've got a very special prospect that I've known for a while. He's been to many camps and combines that I've seen him at. Please welcome James Don, class of 22 offensive lineman from New Braunfels High School. James, how you doing this morning?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing great, man. So obviously we are in unprecedented times right now with this COVID-19 environment. Give us a little bit of idea of what you're doing to stay in shape from a speed, strength, and endurance standpoint.
Right now, I have a weight set in the garage, so I'm lifting about 5 times a week, and then on the weekends, I'll go to the basketball court and just play some basketball for agility, and we'll have ladders and stuff.
Are you guys using Zoom, or what is your coaching staff doing to keep you and your teammates connected? Do you guys having meetings or anything, or no?
We have O-line meetings and like everybody team meetings on Zoom.
Okay. Well, James, give us an update. Many coaches know you're just going out into your junior year, your class of 22. A lot of coaches have been watching your video, which we'll watch here in a second. Give us an idea of what size, what's your height and weight now? What are you looking like right now?
Right now, I'm about 6'2", 6'3", 290. I'm gaining weight though. That's good. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hit 300 by next season. So.
Okay. Well, let's jump right into your video here and just kind of talk to the coaches that are going to watch this. About your technique, who you're facing, what do you think, and that kind of thing. Give us some insight to you as a player here. Let me go ahead and get this going. Let me share the screen. All right, do you see it?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit play and just kind of talk us through it a little bit.
Okay, so right here, it was just a little bubble pass, and then the DN went out, so I looked back, and the linebacker came, so I had to handle my business. Right here, this is a junior. It's a 2021 guy. I've known him for about a year now. He tried to go inside, but I sent him out and I pancaked him.
It's a good finish.
It's the same guy, another junior. I think this was just a zone right. He was in a 3 technique, and he slanted downward, so I tried to just come across, and then I ended up pancaking him. Right here, this is just a pass. We were just trying to get the first down, and then pass protection leads to a pancake. This was another zone right. I was just trying to cut off that 3 so he couldn't make the tackle, and I ended up getting the pancake. Right here is just another pass play. What I do is I try with my left hand, I try to aim for his shoulder. It would be his right shoulder. So I'd be aiming for that point in my inside hand. Right here, I wasn't really ready for contact, but then I ended up pushing forward and pancaking.
James, talk to us about the importance of pad level and footwork as you describe these clips.
Pad level is big, especially in run blocking. In pass blocking, you don't want to have your pads in front of you because if you do, you'll get snatched very easily. In run blocking, you want to have you don't want to be too forward because all you're going to do is swim move you and you won't be able to get contact on them. But you just want to keep those hands inside and keep chopping those feet and just push forward and stay low.
Oh, nice pull.
Sure.
Oh, pancake. So, James, you're playing tackle a lot of these clips right now in high school. You got 2 years left here, obviously. Do you see yourself playing tackle at the next level or moving inside?
I can do both. Either way, it doesn't matter for me. But hopefully I stay at tackle. I'm supposed to grow another 5 to 6 inches. My dad is 6'6" and my mom is 5'9".
Yeah, your dad's a big guy. So you're looking at being probably, what, 6'6", 6'7" by the time you leave high school?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, one more play. Give us a little breakdown here.
Right here is just a pass, and he went inside, and then I caught him early when he was trying to go inside, and so I just stayed with him and I pushed him inside and pushed him across the path where the quarterback had enough room to pass the ball.
Who is the toughest opponent you've gone against, either in district or last year in non-district?
I want to say Judson.
Okay.
good. They have a good D line. I know their nose and their left tackle and their center. They're all really good guys. They're all going. They all have D1 offense and stuff. So
Oh, I would assume is one of those guys talking about Nathan Pryor, 'cause I know you and him went at it at the FBU San Antonio camp this year.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's a
Okay.
big dude.
Yeah, he is. Great looking film. Okay, well, let's get to know you better as an athlete. Thanks for that commentary. Obviously, the most important thing as a student athlete is the academics. You've got that 3.0 GPA. Talk to us about your approach in your academics.
I just try to do my very best. Go in after school if I need to, before school, and correct tests if I need to, and then yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
My best.
Have you scheduled when you'll take the SAT or the ACT?
It'll be next year around this time,
Okay.
or like a month before.
Good stuff. What are you guys doing now? Are you guys doing a Google Classroom at New Braunfels, or what are you doing right now to finish out the year?
Zoom.
Okay.
And Google Classroom.
Talk about your strengths and weaknesses as an offensive lineman. I know you do a lot of good things. I know there's some things you're probably working on as you go into your junior year. Give us some insight to your strengths and weaknesses.
My sophomore year, I wasn't very like strong, but now I'm getting way more stronger because I'm getting more mature and I'm knowing how to actually lift. And coaches help me. Coach Walker is helping me lift and all that stuff. And my foot quickness, it's always been pretty good, but now it's getting really good. So yeah.
What about your knee bend and flexibility in your hips? You working on that also?
Yes, sir. Stretching every day and all that type of stuff.
Okay. What do you think sets you apart from other offensive linemen in the class of 22?
Just my aggressiveness, how I come off the ball, my pass sets, the way I punch and where I punch, the consistency of where I punch and how I do stuff.
Okay. Who give us an idea of who's recruiting you? Who are you hearing from? Who do you want to hear from? And are you still open?
Yes, sir. I am open still. I've been hearing from Texas A&M, Texas, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, UIW, and a few local smaller schools.
Okay. Is
Now
there anybody that you want to hear from?
LSU, Georgia,
Okay.
Florida Gators, Florida State, Houston, UCLA, USC, Oregon.
It sounds like, are you a Texas native?
Yes, sir. I'm from Amarillo, Texas.
And
Okay.
it sounds like you're interested, obviously, in if you have to go to school out of state, you're good with that.
Yes, sir.
What about your parents? What about mom?
I don't think mom she wouldn't care as much, but my dad played college basketball, so he played in Arkansas at Little Rock.
Yep.
So he wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
They're looking anyway after high school. So.
All right. A big important factor at the college level, as it is in high school, is the relationship with your coaches. Talk to us a little bit about your relationship with your position coach, your coordinator, and your head coach.
Coach Walker, he's my O-line coach. He's a great man. If you need anything, give him a call, give him a text. He'll come pick you up anytime, anything you need, help you out. My offensive coordinator, Coach Starnes, he ran track at Baylor, played some football. He's a great man. He teaches us all of our like hands and like stuff when you're running, your knees and all that stuff, starts, finishes, and all that stuff. And then our head coach, Coach Mangold, he's played college ball. He knows what he's talking about. He's a great man, great mentor.
Okay. Give us an idea. So you outlined you guys have obviously a really good staff. Give us an idea of non-football staff that has been influential, maybe a teacher, a counselor, an aide.
Miss Navarte, she's my reading teacher. She helps me out with all my English and all that stuff. So yeah, we always, before the games, we always make a little bet, see how many pancakes I get, and she'll give me a reward after if I make that amount of goals.
Okay. So you're starting the second half of your high school career, but look forward even further and tell me what you're looking forward to being a student athlete at the college level.
For me personally, I want to be a coach after football. I want to go pro, but if that doesn't work out, I want to be a coach. So I want to be a collegiate coach. So anything to help me towards that goal would be great.
What do you think? Why would you be a great coach after your playing days are over? Tell us about that a little bit.
Because right now, I can already see it right now. I help people that need to be helped, like on the field and off the field. My teammates, when they don't know something, I'm usually there to help them out because I usually have more experience than most of them do because I've been to all these camps, all these coaches and stuff like that. So I'm helping them out, like pinpointing where to do stuff and do this on the field and off the field.
Okay. Let's fast forward to maybe this time next year or going into your senior year, and you're about to make your decision on where you're going to play college at. Who's influential, and who's going to help you make that decision?
My mom, my dad, and my uncle, they've been there since day one. They've helped me out a lot, paying for my stuff, going places, traveling, and all that type of stuff.
Okay. Let's move away from James Don as a player and talk about you as a person. What do you do when you're not working out and you're not playing football? What do you do? What are your hobbies?
I played basketball. I mean, my dad played basketball, of course, so I've always played it since I was younger. I enjoy it, but I don't really play competitive unless I'm going to like DOS Rec or something like that to play against people. But I do basketball. I play baseball. I'm a PO. I'm a pitcher. And then video games, really, that's pretty much it. Working out.
So it's interesting to hear that you were a pitcher. My son played baseball at Arizona State. I can only imagine seeing you on the mound, but I have to ask, what was your out pitch? What was your go-to to get a strikeout?
Either my curveball or just my fastball.
Okay. Not playing baseball anymore, or you're still trying to play next year?
Well, I was playing this season. I think I'm going to play next season, but then all this happened, so it got cut off after preseason.
What about some other hobbies? Are you a fisherman? Are you a hunter? Do you like riding horses? What else do you do in your spare time?
I actually love to hunt. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to work on a ranch, and I think we're going to hunt for a little bit, some javelinas and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
yeah, and fish.
Okay. Do you have an idea? I know it's very early, but I'll ask. Do you have an idea of what you want to major in when you get to college?
Coaching, if that's a degree. I think it's I forgot what it was called, but either coaching
Physical
or
education.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Either that or being a recruiter.
Okay. Good deal. Somebody's going to see you play for the first time in your junior year coming up this fall, and they're going to say, "Man, that left tackle, he reminds me of." Who do you pattern your game off of?
Trent Williams.
Okay.
Nasty. He fires off the ball. He's great with his feet, great with his punches. He's aggressive. That's what I like.
Okay. Obviously, playing football, a big part of being successful in football is overcoming adversity. Give us an example, whether it's personal or involved with football, where you had to overcome adversity.
Trying to think. What game was it? It was a steal game. We were down. We ended up losing this game, but we were coming back. We were down. I think it was 25 or 20-0. And then we came in the locker room halftime. Coach gave us a big speech. And we had our own like little separate meetings, like position meetings. And we were talking through some stuff. And then we came back on the field and we went and we played hard and they only won by about 3 points.
Okay. What about it's a basic question, but college coaches are going to ask you this once things open back up and you get on campus. But why do you love football?
I love football. I've been playing it since I was young. It's the sport I fell in love with. Ever since I was like 4 years old, I was playing flag football ever since I could run, But it's just something that I really enjoy and that I love a lot, that I can keep pushing through. That's what helps me get through school and all that stuff, football. So.
Okay. On another personal note, are you the youngest? Are you the oldest? You have siblings? Tell us a little bit about your family.
I am the youngest out of 7.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to your mom, Mrs. Don, for having 7 kids. Shout out to mom.
Well, no, she had 4, and then my dad had
I see.
the other one. So yeah. But I want to say 4 of them played college ball. My brother could have gone for football, but he ended up going for basketball. My sister went for basketball. My other sister, I think, went for softball. My other sister went for basketball.
Wow. By chance, we know your dad played basketball, but was your mom an athlete back in high school or college?
She did play in high school, but then she had kids early, so she couldn't go to college or anything like
Gotcha. What's it like being the baby of a family full of athletes like that?
that. I'm always trying to outwork, get past where my dad went. Of course, he played summer ball with the Clippers until he got hurt. So I'm trying to one up him and go pro and keep it there and get a long career.
You mentioned obviously you're trying to kill time. Everybody's Netflix and video games. What are you doing? What are you spending most time? What games are you playing right now?
2K20.
Okay.
I'm not a big Madden guy because I just bought my PlayStation again. I sold it about a year ago, so I just bought it back. But 2K is really my main game.
Okay. What about apps? Are you a TikTok guy, Instagram, Twitter? What's your favorite app?
I want to say Instagram or Twitter. I don't
Okay.
really TikTok or nothing like that.
I'm not going to see you doing the renegade on TikTok anytime soon.
No, sir.
Okay. Tell us about obviously pregame hype, pregame music, either during a workout or before a game. What's in your play? What's your workout playlist, and what artists are you listening to?
With us before on away games, our coach doesn't let us take our phones or nothing like that, so we can't really listen to music. But home games, I'm getting hype. I'm listening to some Key Lock, some 21, just stuff like that to get me going and get me hype.
Okay. Well, when we finally get on the other side of the curve for COVID-19 and you start getting back out with your friends and maybe your girlfriend, what's your shoe game looking like? What are you going to be rocking when you finally get back outside?
Okay, so don't roast me on this one, but I'm a big dude. I wear a size 15 shoe, so Jordans and all the designer fancy shoes like that are hard to come by. So for me, I'm just rocking a pair of Air Max that are comfortable and that'll last a long time.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Hey, so obviously you've got some pretty good teammates that you're playing with, and you've played against some really good opponents. You mentioned some guys from Steel and from Jetson. Who else in the class of 21 or 22 impresses you to the point that you'd say, "Hey, college coaches, you need to get on some of these guys that I'm facing on Friday night"?
Peyton Trigger's my quarterback. He's getting a lot of looks from colleges. He's a very good quarterback. I haven't played against him or played with him, but Cam Dewberry is another good guy. I've heard a lot about him. So, and then Nathan Porter and Cameron Scott. He's been getting a lot of attention lately, all of his offers, and he committed to UTSA.
Yep. Okay. Tell us. You mentioned your parents and your family. Tell us somebody who's a non-family member who's been influential in your life.
Coach Walker, Coach Thompson. Coach Thompson just got our defensive coordinator job. He was the D-line coach before. Now he's a linebacker. And then Coach Walker is my O-line coach. They've been very big mentors, and they're both our strength conditioning coaches. So they're very big on just keep going and keep pushing. So.
There's a lot that goes into games on Friday night. You've got obviously the coaching staff and your trainers and hydration staff and your play-by-play. Shout out somebody who makes your Friday night experience special every Friday night at New Braunfels. That's not a coach.
Mr. Hernandez, that's our trainer.
Okay.
Does a great job, gets us all taped up if we need it and all that stuff. So he does a great job.
All right. Yeah, we're talking about other sports. You mentioned basketball, you mentioned baseball. Did you ever get a chance to compete in track and field? Do you throw the shot or anything, or the discus or anything?
No, my mom didn't let me because baseball season is right there. And like in middle school, I hurt my arm a little bit doing both. So I didn't do track this year, but I might next year. I want to.
As a former college coach, it's important to understand how players learn. There are visual learners, there are verbal learners, and then there are physical or demonstrative learners. How would you outline the best way that you learn both in the classroom and on the field?
I'm gonna say I got to see it. Visual learner, I got to see it, see you do it, and then I'll be able to do it right after you, just like how you did it.
Okay, good to know. Simple question, but another question going to be asked by a lot of college coaches. Why do you think you can play at the college level?
I mean, I've had people in my family go to college, so I know what it takes. I know what the grind has to be, the hard days, the times you got to get up and all that stuff. So it's just I'm aggressive, so think I can hang on the college level.
Okay. Do you have an idea of, if I asked you what are going to be the top 2 or 3 factors that will help you decide where you're going to school? What are those factors?
What my mom and dad think, the education, how the coaches interact with the players, the atmosphere, the game atmosphere. And that's pretty much it. So.
Okay. Let's keep it real. There's obviously you've played the game a long time. I played the game a long time and coach. Which kind of coaching style do you prefer? Do you like a guy to get you fired up and be in your face, challenging you, or are you more of a player that wants coaches to come up and whisper in your ear, pat you on the shoulder, and say, "Hey, get out there and do what you do"? Which do you prefer?
I like the aggressive coach, gets hyped before the games and all that. But Coach Walker, he's a little bit of both. Sometimes he'll be good job, pat on the butt, whisper, but sometimes he's fired up. But he's an older guy, so he's not jumping up and down and all that stuff like that.
Okay. Hey, James, we finish up here. We appreciate your time. One of the terms I like to tell players, you've heard me at camp, is that you got to have your elevator pitch. When you're in front of that head coach very soon, when things open up and you get 30 seconds in front of that head coach and you want to tell him about yourself and why they should either recruit you or commit you, give us your 30-second pitch about James Dunn.
I'm a great player, great person, great man. I'm great on the field. I'm a hard worker. I've had family members go through this, so I know what it takes and what you have to do to keep it going. And I'm aggressive. And yes, sir.
Okay. Well, James, man, we really appreciate your time. Looking forward to seeing you this fall on the field again. Please be safe, practice social distancing, and we'll see you soon, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, James, take it easy.
You too.